You kind of got to get this bull cornered to really get him to come to you. Come to find out.
I don't think so. He wasn't cornered. I was standing right in. Well, you can continue your story. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
So he steps off to the side. Leroy's got the camera, and he starts giving him the whole "what for? This is bull crap. You're a pansy." So Donnie goes back out there, and the bull doesn't, like you said, didn't need to be cornered. Lines Donnie out and gives him the old "what for?" right in the.
Happy birthday, by the way.
It's not my birthday.
Oh, I thought we had the same birthday.
Happy birthday, Leroy.
Oh, thank you.
He got you there.
Rodeo time. Gotta get her on down the road.
You got your first message. What'd your message say? You got a weird message?
Well, my weird message of the week was a lovely lady, great gal, sent me a. Will you get comfortable?
Yeah, sorry.
Sent me a message asking if I would send her a picture, like a chest up picture of me with wet hair.
Wow.
Yeah. Like,
Why?
I don't know. I guess that does it for her. I don't know.
Have you gotten any weird messages like that, Donnie?
Not quite like that. No.
Are we sure that's your mic?
Talking
Talking to that one over there.
into this one over here.
Talking to this one.
Talking into this one.
Yeah,
over
that
here.
one's your mic. You were right. My bad.
Yeah, I said it.
We got a fourth mic. Donnie, this is our new podcast room. Welcome to Rodeo Time with Dale, Leroy, and Donnie.
Hello.
Done a lot of leather work in this place.
Yeah, it was formerly
That's what you call
Leroy's leather work.
Gross.
It was formerly Leroy's leather shop, and it turns out it sounds really good in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donnie's thinking about making it his office.
I'm glad we found use for it somehow because we moved it in here. We're in a building inside a building.
Yeah. So it's inside the warehouse in a building in a building.
But it's a cozy
It's
building
cozy.
inside a building.
Yeah.
Like, it's nice.
I like it.
You need to put mattresses up in the lofts.
Yeah, I think I
For
might.
those of you listening, not watching on YouTube, Leroy has lined this with barnwood, so it looks old school, feels old school. We got rodeo pictures hanging.
It's real nice.
Got some back numbers. Got some pair of my old Kelly Spurs. That was like the weakest trash talk somebody gave me one time. I was wearing those Spurs, those Kellys up there, on a pair of mud boots. And yeah, as if it's not ridiculous enough that I'm wearing them on mud boots.
Yeah, these are like old school Kellys too.
This guy was like, "You're just a poser. You got your Spurs on upside down." And I was like, it's literally the only legit thing about the whole picture is that I was wearing these bad to the bone, old school Kelly bull riding Spurs. And it's like, you could have picked on anything in the picture to call me a poser, but I was wearing these. The Spurs were the only thing that made me legit. I was like, okay, you obviously are the poser. Good sir.
Right.
You are the
don't-
person that we are making fun of.
You don't know what good Spurs look like.
Yeah. So, I think I've got like 4 pair of those.
That was
So you don't mind
bragging
if I take
camp.
'em?
Bragging camp was fun.
Yeah.
We had to wear a different set of Kelly Spurs each day of bragging camp.
So you're only there 4 days?
You don't ride bulls. You don't need those.
Yeah, but
You ride broncs.
yeah, I'm aware.
How do you feel calling yourself a bronc rider?
I don't want to call myself a bronc rider yet.
Because you've only been on 2?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, we got to turn you up. You're like quiet.
Sorry.
You're number 4?
Number 3. Number 2.
Now talk.
Who does number
I'm-
2 work for?
I'm the number 2 in this office.
Assistant to the regional manager.
We've had some people complaining about our volumes being too low.
Really?
Yeah, I was always scared of them being too high.
Yeah.
That's only when Cheech is here.
Well, sometimes when I laugh, that first initial laugh is like heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm very self-aware about my laugh, especially after like listening to these things now, because I'm always like sucking in. You can hear myself like.
I do that too.
I don't
You're
know.
also self-aware about not calling yourself a bronc rider because you feel like you've not been on enough to be worthy of being called that? Is that what it is?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you're on your way to being a bronc rider. What do you got to do to be
Working
called
on
a
it.
bronc rider
Up and coming.
in your mind?
Man, I don't know. I think once you get on one, I don't know.
I do think it's funny how some people say they would be like, man, I've been riding bulls for 4 years.
You only been on 7.
Yeah.
And they've been on 7 scattered out over 4 years. Like, no, you have not. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know when. When I
So
find out, I'll let you know.
you don't call yourself a bull rider.
No.
Were you a
absolutely
bull rider?
not. No. Because
What-
I never really wanted to do it. Like, it's not that I didn't want to do what we were doing in the practice pen, but I didn't want to legitimately ride bulls.
You didn't want to professionally
Mm-mm.
like make your living riding bulls.
Never.
What about bullfighting?
No, not a bullfighter.
Donnie-
I've had the shortest bullfighting career that there might ever be.
Donnie, so the other day, Leroy and I got called out, said, hey, come get this bull off my property. None other than Casey Donahews. Yes, the actor, not the singer. No, I'm just kidding. The singer, not the actor. And he said, hey,
There's both.
come on out to the One Star Ranch. I got a maverick bull. He jumped over the fence during Brandon back in early spring. And so he called a super puncher. He called me and Leroy. He was going to call 9 people, but instead he called us 2. So that tells you what kind of hands we are. We went all over this. I don't know how big the place is. I don't know, 50,000 acres. So
500.
20 minutes into it, we've been all over. Can't find this guy. That's how long. I mean, we're super punchers.
Right.
50,000 acres in 20 minutes.
Boone's been on that total feed. He's hitting high speed.
That's right. And I was on
Found another
Buckethead.
gear.
We had checked everywhere but one place. Casey was sure he had gone the other direction. I was sure that I had already checked that direction. So I ventured off on my own out into this wheat field, and I find him. I line him out, and I caught him on the first loop, but I will say the first loop was, I don't know, 30 seconds of winding him. He did not get winded, by the way. Ground was deep, Buckethead and I finally got on him. I'm tied off, no duh. Cut his head off, which is short for rope him, which also means rope him. I just like to, there's like, cut his head off in the Brandon pen, meaning like try to like, you just rope him really hard.
Yeah.
That's how hard I rope
Yeah,
him.
for those people from PETA listening right now. you
Yeah,
gotta
we didn't
clarify.
actually cut his
There
head
weren't
off.
razors on the rope.
Yeah. Anyway, it's just a fun cliche for me to say. My whole life is cliche. And a joke. Moving on. I get him caught. He hits the end of the rope and turns around and comes back up it very hard. Hooks my horse 2 or 3 times. Tries to go under him. Because I was going to just tie him down and bring the trailer out there. And I was like, no, this ain't going to work. But he wanted to move, so I was like, okay. So I snubbed him up a little closer. We led him back to the house. And it took him a second to learn where the oxygen was, real close to me. And so he was kind of breathing hard. But nonetheless, I was monitoring his oxygen levels. And I had him on a beep machine that you couldn't see in the video because it's in my saddlebag. And we got him in the trailer. Casey was like, well, since he's already in your trailer, you want to buy him? So we added him to the JBDB bucking bull string. He's in there with shrub grubber.
Fighting bullpen.
Eventually riding bullpen, but right now, since he's a 6-weight muley, I mean, everybody loves a muley. Donnie
Yeah.
gets this idea.
I came up with it.
Who actually came up with it?
I don't know. You or me. Probably you.
Probably me.
Yeah.
I was like,
You and JB just want to see people get hooked.
we'll talk about that later. So, $250 if he touched the bull. And then Leroy was going to be the judge of however close he got to the bull. So if he got like a foot away, Leroy might say that's worth $175 or $125. So we opened the gate. What's his nuts? Wesley opened the gate too early, throws his hands up, and which I understand. He didn't want to lose a digit like some people have before. And so the bull gets out. So I start trotting towards him, and I'm going to make a round with him. He's a muley. He's a 6-weight, whatever. And out of my periffs, I see this red blur, like really short red blur. Like I thought, like it was like a red rabbit.
Why was it red?
I guess because you're redheaded.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you're
I had that
sunburned.
shirt on.
You're sunburned that day.
That's how redheaded you are.
Oh yeah.
That's how redheaded you are.
Okay.
It overcasted the black shirt you're wearing.
And your beard was thicker. So
Zoomed by me, and I was like, I need to warn Donnie about this red blaze in the. And turns out it was Donnie.
What you thought shrub rubber got out too?
Yeah, shrub grubber's out. So Donnie, like, cause he was acting all like, I don't know, man. That's what he says whenever he is like doesn't have anything else to say. He's like, well, if he's got an answer he doesn't want to tell you, he's gonna start off with, I don't know, man, or man, I don't know. Anyways, he did know.
man, I don't know.
Ran after this guy, didn't touch him for a while, and then Leroy put the clamps down on him and was like, dude, you're a pansy.
Yeah.
This fool goes.
Did I for real? I called
No,
a
you
pansy?
were like,
Oh.
you're like, you didn't touch him. I was like, yeah, I didn't touch him. I didn't touch him. I'm probably not gonna touch him. I thought that at that point. I was like, I'm not gonna touch this bull.
What about the switch though, where you were like, you went from like very questionable of whether you wanted to be in the arena to running towards him.
Man, I don't know. I just reacted.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, wow, he's being very aggressive for not ever done this before.
I don't know. I just reacted.
It was a good thing, not a bad thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
I find myself in situations that I don't think that I'm gonna do something, and I get to those situations. I'm like, screw it, just go for it. Just because you're more likely to get hurt by hesitating
absolutely.
than going 100 miles an hour.
Yeah, offense is way better than defense, especially in rodeo. So Donnie,
Take the fight to him.
so then he can't get him touched. The bull's like, jumping and kicking, and then once he flattens out, he's not as mad. You kind of got to get this bull cornered to really get him to come to you. Come to find out,
I don't think so. He wasn't cornered. I was standing right in. Well, you can continue your story. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
so he steps off to the side. Leroy's got the camera, and he starts giving him the whole "what for? This is bull crap. You're a pansy." So Donnie goes back out there, and the bull doesn't, like you said, didn't need to be cornered. Lines Donnie out and gives him the old "what for?" right in the hip bone, sent him flying about 160 feet.
Oh, my hip.
My hip bone.
I did not juke at all.
So
like
then
that.
we were at a crossroads. Donnie didn't touch the bull. The bull touched Donnie.
That's bull crap. That's like,
Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow's Thursday. It's when we turn in payroll. So I got to figure out, does he get this extra $250?
yes, absolutely.
Jacobs Crawley was there. He was getting on a bronc. He was the back judge. He said yes. Leroy said he thinks so. But I'm the
Just
one writing
because
the
of the
check.
aggression. Just
I'm the one writing
how.
the check.
Yeah, I don't know what
He
more
tried.
You wanted me to get hooked like that. I gave entertainment.
Out of the rest of the other interns that we've had, that was the hardest trying I think I would have seen out of any of them. So I think he deserves it. Maybe. Let's just see how
I mean,
the
I
day
surprised
goes.
myself. I did not expect myself to do that.
I'm
Not
just
even. a little
saying,
bit.
I'm gonna have to rewatch the video tomorrow before Lisa does payroll,
This is bullcrap.
and then I'll make a decision. You not talking to the mic is bullcrap.
Sorry. Well,
There
you're
you
always
go.
yelling at me for like making love to it. So
No, it's good.
Hey, microphone. Mr. Pod Mike.
So Leroy brought up a good point.
Mrs. Pod Mike. Miss Pod Mike.
I don't. I enjoyed watching Donnie get hooked by that 6-weight yearling.
I
I'm
did
not gonna
too.
lie to you. I knew he was okay.
it was kind of funny. I was like, I thought it was pretty funny.
Everybody enjoys a muley.
If you
Yeah.
guys are watching this via YouTube, then you're probably seeing, in this extremely long story I've told, you're going to see some of these clips I've been talking about. But if you're listening, guys, it was just like one of those comical, it's kind of like somebody getting tabletopped.
It was
you know.
pretty funny.
Similar
Unless
to
you're
that.
the one getting tabletopped.
Yeah.
There's another level of hooking where I'm like on the fence as far as like, do I enjoy that? Do I not? And it's where JB really enjoys it.
Yeah. It's
Like thoroughly enjoys it. He might enjoy it as much as he likes spurring bulls at the PBR World Finals the
That's
year
what I know.
he won the world.
You know what? I was thinking when we were filming that, we should have had a camera on JB's face the whole time during
Just
the fight.
glee.
just like a
Yeah.
GoPro.
Glee. You didn't like the way I was flanking him?
Too tight.
Too tight?
Yeah.
You like him loose?
Gotta have a little speed.
Give him a fighting chance, huh?
Yeah. Ready when you Ready when you are, Sage.
That's all it is.
You want to see happiness.
Yeah.
That's happiness.
Glee. So JB loves, I think, 3 things. I'm talking about like bull riding related type things as far as like extracurricular activities. He loves spurring bulls, he loves hauling bulls, and he loves watching people either get bucked off or hooked by bulls. So when he gets to haul fighting bulls, that's like a double whammy for him, you know.
And then he gets to sit there and watch them.
The only thing I think that would have made him more happy Saturday when he brought those fighting bulls to Winnebago is if he could have watched Wes fight one of them.
Yes. No, at least just put him in the barrel. If Wes would have gotten in a barrel, didn't even have to get hooked, it would have made his day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not Wes's, JB's.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think the barrel would have been all that bad.
I'm not getting in a barrel with one of them suckers.
If the bullfighter knows what he's doing, it wouldn't have been that bad. If
Right.
you're just in the barrel out there with the bull, that's terrible. And you're
Yeah.
probably going to get a concussion. But if the bullfighter was handy enough to handle the bull right.
Yeah, like let Josie handle the bull while you're in the barrel.
So JB and 2 or 3 other guys resurrected the UBF, Ultimate Bullfighter. They've had a couple of bullfights here and there. They've got a group of guys that fight really good. They've got a group of guys that have some really good fighting bulls. And this was their second bullfight, and it was Winnebago's first bullfight. We just had Saturday. And they had some stags out there at first. Guys were jumping them. Guys were doing back flips, front flips,
Double jump.
back fakes, front fakes, everything. Or like a front reverse, you know, like
2 guys jumping one bull.
2 guys jump one bull at first. These were the stags early in the day. And then later in the day,
Well, obviously they're not bulls, they're stags, but
when
you
the
know.
when the 5-year-olds came out, it was like business. 3rd guy out, we sent to the hospital, spiral fracture in his right arm.
5th guy.
5th guy got a horn up his butt, had to go get stitches. And then I think the 7th guy got
Same thing.
he didn't have to go to the hospital
I
immediately,
think that was just ointment.
Yeah.
but he
It's
did have to go to the
ointment on it.
hospital.
Said it was like it's what the kind of ointment they give to
Women that
women
just
after they
gave
had
birth.
Yeah, they gave
Dang.
birth.
Serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 3 hospital visits during the bullfights. That's 1 arm, 2 buttholes. And I don't think that JB could have been happier.
And it's like
Yeah.
it is kind of funny to think like, oh man, they got in the butthole, but I couldn't imagine. I felt bad for him.
Oh, absolutely.
Well,
if you
'cause
didn't feel bad for him,
He was
then
telling me the story about how he broke his hip in Vegas this past year or whatever, and that was his first little deal back.
Which guy?
The
Which
little one from
Oh,
Seattle.
okay,
I can't remember
okay.
his name.
Anthony.
Anthony
Morse.
Yeah. He's talking about how he'd broken his hip,
And,
and that's all I thought. I was like, shit, he broke his hip again.
for the record, it did not penetrate. It was like was it above or below?
I didn't look at
The
it.
I think it
anus.
was below.
I think it was below the anus.
Yeah.
Is where he had to get the stitches. So it was in the vicinity of his butt.
I don't think Anthony had to get stitches. I think Sage, the guy that won the thing, I thought he had to go get stitches.
I think they both did. I think Anthony went to Alney, and I think Sage later went to Graham.
Yeah, because I think he was bleeding.
He didn't realize how bad it was until
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, he went to dinner, and then bled on the ground on the seat. Anyways, so
That's a tough son of a gun, though.
That's not the end of the story, and that's not the last
That
hospital
happened in
visit.
the long go.
It happened in the long go, and then he flipped in the short go, jumped a bull and flipped him, and like doing all that after that happens. Come on now, that's a tough son of a gun.
That is tough. How did you feel watching the Stags go, having fought Carl Wayne of Casey Donahews?
I don't know.
Like
I'd fight Carl Wayne again before I fought some of them stags.
Stags?
Yeah, some of them stags would go to you.
There's
They had
one of
horns.
them they had
But
to,
I'm
they had
saying,
to
like-
help get off of the guy.
Obviously, I'm not saying you entertain the idea of being a professional bullfighter, but did it cross your mind like I could do this?
No.
I
mean-
was looking for you to say kinda, and then when the 5-year-olds came in, it would have been like
hell no.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, killers.
yeah. Like,
Killers.
When we unloaded them on Friday,
Sharks.
I immediately knew that we were gonna have people going to the hospital.
I've never seen a meaner animal in my life. Like, they did not, like, if you were in the pen with them, they did not leave you. You did not, like, get a pass, and they were going to run down into the other side of the pen.
Yeah,
they
like,
were turning around
most
and
most
right
of the
back.
time in bucking bulls, like when they hook you, they keep going.
Mhm.
These don't keep going.
Pen with a single Mexican fighting bull or a pen with a tiger they've both been fed. I'm gonna get in there with the tiger before I'm gonna jump in there with that fighting bull.
Probably so.
I'm recanting what I've said in the previous statements because after, like, it'd be harder to get away from the tiger, but if you're gonna die, at least it'd be a whole lot more badass.
Yeah. I don't know, but there is an argument.
It
to
would
be
take a
had.
long time.
It's
to,
not easy to decide
know.
which one.
Yeah.
If you were gonna get killed by a Mexican fighting bull or a tiger, I'm gonna go with the tiger because it's not gonna last. It's gonna go pretty quick.
Yeah.
That's
They
true.
crush your skull compared to
That's
literally hooking you till you die.
That's really one of those what if games I care not to. I mean, I
Find
just.
out.
Yeah.
Since
I
we're
don't
talking
wanna-
about tigers, though, did you see Carol Baskins got Joe Exotic's zoo?
No, in a plot twist.
I did
Yeah.
see that, and I think it's legit.
I do too. But
If you're excluding the part about the possibility of her having killed her previous husband.
You know, I just mean, like, I don't think it's a meme. I think, like,
no,
he
yeah,
actually,
like it was on the news.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways, we don't have to talk about that anymore. It was just for you Tiger King guys out there.
Yeah.
So, Saturday's done. Everybody's gone. Everybody's okay. We take these bulls back to the sale barn because JB didn't want them to tear up my pens overnight. We take them back to the sale barn, and they're in the pen. We're feeding them, and the owner of the sale barn's standing there, and he's like, these gates are built out of pipe, and then they got sucker rod going across. So not
three-quarter
rebar.
inch. It's the big
Yeah.
big sucker rod.
Yeah, not like a little
3/4
piece of
inch.
rebar. It's like 3/4 inch sucker rod. And I'm standing here, the gate's on my left, and I'm standing here getting a flake of hay out. The sale barn owner and his 1-year-old daughter are standing right there. He's holding her, and he's telling me this story. He was like, "Yeah, man, we were working cows yesterday, and running this calf up an alley with sucker rod, and he busted through that sucker rod and got right out there with us." And I could not get the sentence finished where I said, "Oh, really?" As I'm turning, I throw the hay over the gate, and JB's favorite bull is standing there, unbeknownst to me, hits the sucker rod, breaks 2 welds. The sucker rod comes through and splits my lip right here between my nose and my top lip. Comes across, gives me a black eye, and knocks me back like the length of this room. JB came running, not because he was concerned about my lip, but he thought the bull was out in the alley with us, about to kill everybody,
Right.
which it would have, and which is why that's his favorite bull. He learned
It's a
that
man killer, man.
he learned that it's just blood, and the bull's still in the pen. The sale barn owner and his brother learned that. Who else was with us? Peter Robbins. Peter is the only one not about to fall over laughing. Like everybody is, and which it was kind of funny. Not as funny as you getting hooked by Carl Wayne, but so anyways, I had to end up having to get stitches the next day. I waited it out. And you know who was, aside, Peter Robbins, the photographer, he was there to help. Huge help. Probably the most help. Then second was Paul Hendelman,
That's what I know.
your
Yeah.
buddy. And he was a big help the day of the bullfights.
Yeah. Like I was when Cade broke his arm. Like Pedro and him both pretty much jumped to it, and
Pedro jumped in, and then
Paul's. So they know Paul's a military. He's a Army vet, Ranger, medic, and all that jazz. So he knew it was up.
and a musician.
And yeah, damn good.
That's how you
damn
know
good
him.
Guitar player.
That's
Yeah,
how we know him.
He's pretty. I like the way he plays.
I do too.
I like the way he plays. I like the way he thinks.
Yeah.
What do you think about it, Paul?
Awesome, man.
Did it make you want to fight a bull?
Not really.
Maybe just write a song about fighting a bull?
Ooh, yeah, it is going to be barefoot
Bullfighting.
bullfighting on the beaches.
Barefoot bullfighting on beaches.
Yeah.
A barefoot bullfight on the beach.
That's it. It's a banger.
Yep.
Certifiable banger.
Yeah. It can't go wrong.
It's gonna ride itself, really. I'm not even gonna ride it.
All you need is a G chord.
One chord.
One chord.
Get it? Because you're a G if you fight bulls barefoot on the beach. Yeah.
No capo.
You guys, that's what
No
you just
capo.
said it. We're writing this.
Let's ride it.
And Randy said it too. One chord song. We could call it one chord song.
I think somebody already
It's
did
already
that.
a song.
Who?
Stony.
Sonny LaRue.
Who's that? Sonny Lure?
Sonny LaRue wrote the one chord song, but we could probably
No.
take it.
I don't know. Never heard
Yeah,
of it.
you're right.
Nope. One chord song.
Well, how would
One
you
chord
feel,
song with the capo on.
How would you feel if your girlfriend fought a bull like that and you were too scared to get out there?
I don't bring my girlfriend.
Would you feel like less of a man?
Absolutely not.
He knows. He knows you don't bring your girlfriend to a pitching.
You don't
'cause
bring
you
your
might not take
girlfriend
her
to a
home.
bullfight. You don't poop where you eat.
How does that? What?
Exactly.
I guess.
Don't question his
Yeah.
his knowledge.
It's a story as old as time. They've been saying it for 10,000 years now.
What are all these tattoos? Did you get those when you were homeless?
Those are mistakes. No.
Weren't you homeless?
Yeah, for like 4 or 5 years.
45 years?
4 or 5.
How old are you?
Just turned 46. They put me out early.
Do you know who this is, Leroy?
Ish. He's got a hat on now.
The
Had to cover
infamous,
Boy, it's fun being out here.
the
Ain't it?
infamous
Watching guys do things that, frankly, I'd never do myself.
cowboy photographer.
Why do you think I picked up a camera? I don't have to do any of it now.
Exactly. Exactly. Now you know about me. I'm a voyeur, looking into other people's misery and joy. And when Dale was out there roping in Panhandle, he did real good. I was real proud of Dale.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you get to
showed
be
his
the
stuff.
joy in his misery.
He joined me on the Flat Rock. I will now provide you with 10 seconds of some of our favorite pictures from Mr. Peter Robbins. And we're back. Thank you for enjoying those.
Yeah.
He's like 6'3", 2.
4 something. In
So
there.
he's tall, taller than Leroy. Leroy's
6'1".
Yeah, you sure
5'10".
6'1". Yeah, you're 5'10".
So anyways, Paul is just like got this calm voice, and so spiral fracture in the arm, the buttholes. He's just like over there, like just handling business.
I mean, he wasn't like looking at buttholes, but
No, and Pedro was too. Pedro, we expect him to though. I mean,
It's
he
his
was
job.
literally getting paid to be there for that, and so kudos to Pedro. But also, it was just unique that Paul was because like nobody even knew who the heck he was, and he's just all of a sudden this like level-headed dude jumping in there. Anyways, long story short, he helped me out. Dude, 4 days later, the thing that hurts the most is my dang arm from the tetanus shot. Dude, I couldn't pick my arm up for 2 days. Don't even say it.
I got a tetanus shot like 5 weeks ago. Almost 6 weeks ago. 5.5 weeks ago. I don't even remember it. Like I didn't have any pain.
did you not
Maybe
rub
it's
it?
No, it's probably because he doesn't pick up his arms anyway to do any work.
Yeah. And when he runs.
I gotta work, son. I gotta like do things. You're
When I
just like-
run.
You're just
Yeah.
like this.
When he runs, he does the
Yeah.
arms behind
Oh,
his back.
yeah.
He runs like this. So you don't ever have to.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
Mhm.
Anyways. Tetanus shot, you ever had one?
Yeah, it's been a while. I need one.
Your next bronc, so you kind of hurt your finger, whatever, got it fixed. Now you got to, we waited on that, and you're getting on a bronc this week,
That's the plan.
When y'all doing that?
Thursday or Friday.
I think Friday.
You gonna be here?
No, let's do it tomorrow because I'm leaving tomorrow evening.
All right. Maybe tomorrow.
What's tomorrow?
Thursday.
Where are you going Friday?
I'm leaving tomorrow evening to go to Elk City to write music.
Nice. Just getting started, huh?
Dude. I mean, I want to do the music deal.
Leroy's going to transition. He's still going to be in videos, still going to hang out, but he's going to...
chase my dreams. Chasing my dreams, people.
He's going to do a little more music than he was doing. He's going to do less filming.
More songwriting. Try to record some stuff. Get serious about it. Yeah.
And then, which is good because it opens the door for Donnie to do a little more filming.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Yeah. Big shoes to fill. You
Literally-
probably won't be able to fill them.
Literally, he wears like a 12.
Yeah, so my feet are literally bigger than yours. So.
And you got to wear cameraman shoes.
Yeah.
Can you leave those, by the way?
Yeah, it'll cost you.
They're kind of like bowling shoes, except they go a little bit higher up the ankle
Yeah.
because of you want the ankle support, like
Yeah.
when you're trying to get the good butter shot. You know, what I'm
It's
saying?
for like stealthy walking, so your feet don't mess with
and
the
you got to be
camera.
quiet.
Yeah. I'll give you the gloves, the cameraman gloves.
Okay.
They're pretty much just fingerless.
Yeah,
But
fingerless glove. I'm so glad you didn't wear those.
if I was a boom mic man, I would do the
That would be
bandana.
hilarious.
The boom
Fanny
mic.
pack.
Oh yeah.
Cut off
Short
shirt.
shorts,
Cut
Yeah.
off shirt.
tall socks with the hiking boots.
Yeah.
Like just hold up the show just for nothing. What do they say? Speed? It's when they're like whenever they're rolling and ready for the director to
Marker.
say. Action.
Hold on, can we get a sound check? Can we pause? Sound check, please. Forgot that.
I can see you like
It's
you're
the
ready.
last shot.
I can see you. You're ready, but you're just like, yeah. Give me a
No, you gotta
second.
get it up over your
Adjust some levels. Like just to make them think you're doing something important.
Is that good right there?
And speed. Martini's up. That means this is the last shot.
Have you shot a movie?
No, just commercials.
Commercial.
Yeah, we do have a script for a movie.
Yeah. It's gonna be funny.
Riding Bulls and Punching Fools, the Legend of Dale Brisby. What? Have you read it?
No, but you told
It's worth a good read.
You told me it.
You should
Hopefully it's worth a good watch
that
eventually.
too. But
Do you still have it?
Yeah, of course I
you should
still
do
have
both. You should turn
You
it
didn't
into a
write it,
book
did you?
and a.
it. I wrote half of it.
Oh, did you?
A
It would
little.
be a good book.
I'd say I wrote a little more
Yeah,
than a
like-
third of it, and then Logan West.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around. Oh, a third. You wrote.
I wrote more than a third. What would that be? Would that be
33.33%.
Pretty dang close to half.
Yeah. Oh, so like
3/8.
like 40%.
Probably 3/8. Yeah, 40%. I wrote 40% of it. Logan West. Logan put it in like screenplay format. So like he made it like legit.
Mhm.
You know, mine was just like a Word document with a
Yeah.
bunch of quotes and
MLA format.
no,
Oh,
hardly.
okay. ADA.
Donnie is like he's been sassy these last few days.
Sassy. What?
He realized that Leroy has like politely stepped to the side, and he's like, I don't know where it's coming from. Like Leroy wasn't sassy.
What the heck are you talking about, sassy?
It's like this void he wants to fill with sass.
I don't know what you're.
This
talking
morning was sass when you came in. If he
I
comes in
was
early
joking,
or in a
dude.
good mood, that fool worked out that morning. And then he
Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
the whole office had to like pause and wait for Donnie's just like episode to end. That's what
Dude.
that was.
Dude, guess what happened last night? Guess.
Have you found any chicks in the
I like it when you
gym?
do that, by the way. It's funny.
Have I found what?
Any chicks in the gym?
Any biddies?
Not so much.
Not so much.
I don't know. I don't approach girls in the gym. I feel like they don't want to be bothered.
They probably don't by you.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't.
Do you feel like you're in an advantage or a disadvantage because of your red hair?
I don't know. It's pretty original.
Yeah, just give him some insecurities about it.
What about as being as short as you are? Okay, do you feel like you're in an advantage or disadvantage because you've got red hair and you're short? Do you wish it was one or the other?
I don't know. I never had either or. So
You know what I'm doing? I'm feeding him the sass right back. How's it feel?
Dude, I wasn't not sassy this morning.
No, you
I
weren't.
wasn't not sassy, so you're saying that you were sassy?
Yeah, you got me there. I was not sassy.
Sassy.
I don't even. Oh, I came in. You're like, "How was your workout this morning?" And I was like, "How do you know I worked out this morning?" You're like, "Cause you're here 15 minutes early and you're in a good mood." And I was like, "Don't you assume?" Okay, I'm not going to be sassy. Don't you dare assume anything.
Okay, I might have been sassy.
But I was joking the whole time.
Looking back, now that I'm thinking.
See, that's my problem. Like, I say that kind of stuff jokingly, but I never come out and like, oh, I was just kidding. Like,
Right.
I overly
Well,
do
you
that.
can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't come out and Leroy will like say a joke and he doesn't even finish the sentence.
Yeah,
He
JK, JK.
No, I was just kidding. Like he doesn't even. There's not a period at the end of his sentence where he's sassy. There's a comma because he doesn't let the sentence marinate. So it's been a while since we've done a podcast.
I offend a lot of people easily.
so do I.
This is podcast number 25. I think it was like 21 or 22. We had some counseling sessions with you and Katrin. How's it been since we aired out, just
got it all out there.
got it all out there?
It's been good.
It's been good.
Yeah. It's been pretty good.
Golly, you don't ever say anything.
I've been trying.
You're an open book, aren't you, bud?
We talked about this. If we're going to name this like Dale and Donnie, like you got to like contribute.
I'm contributing. I'm mysterious.
Uh-huh.
Not
Like wear
really.
sunglasses and a cap all the time,
No,
mysterious?
I'm
or
not
like
mysterious at all because like there's people think I'm mysterious, but there's just really not that much going on inside there.
yeah.
But to elaborate on me and Katrin, I went home for a week. She also went home, but she was gone this weekend as well. We've had some time apart, and we haven't had much time apart.
It's made you realize your love for each other?
Yes.
You're in
Wait,
love with
what?
her?
Not in love with Katrin. No.
You just
No, stop. That's not what's going on.
Maybe a little.
No.
What percentage of you, give us the ratio. Is it like 75% of you is in love with her and the other 25% just loves her?
No.
No?
it's 50-50.
50-50.
I'm gonna shut my mouth. This is not gonna.
You love her as a friend.
People are gonna be DMing me. Oh my god, you guys are in love. Because they do. They're like they message me and they're like, you two should just get together. And
Do you feel like it's kind of like hurting your chances with girls out there because all these girls are just assuming that you and Katrin are...
no,
No.
I don't think they still don't want to be with me anyways.
Do you feel like you might one day find love in the DMs? After working for Dale Brisby for a year.
Man, I don't know. Because like I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of I hate to say this because I'm just gonna stop getting DMs because I think it's funny when I get them, but
I like making fun of you for sending them. Yeah, so keep sending them.
I think it's kind of unattractive when
Is there an attractive way to do it?
not really.
So you can't find love.
No, it's
What are they-
hard.
So I've heard you talk about strategies. Is it attractive for the guy to go after the girl?
In the DMs.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Girls, I want to challenge you all. If you're listening,
I am looking like maybe
change
so.
his mind.
Maybe so.
Change his
my
mind. Change his mind. Yeah.
See how smooth you can be, but still very forward.
Because like most of them, they'll message me and they're from like
Oregon.
or however far away, way far away. Like, look,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and message you like a bunch because I don't like to do that.
So here's my number. Call me.
But like no.
FaceTime.
Yeah, I guess. But like, if I'm never gonna see you, what's the point?
You're from Missouri. You live in Texas now.
Mm-hmm.
Who's to say she can't move to Winnebago?
Yeah, but she's got to move here first.
Well,
That's just my opinion.
and then Winnebago's a small frickin' town.
It is, man.
We've got some surrounding cities that are a little bigger, but like you got to be sure you're okay with small town living before you come here.
Well, I don't plan on staying in Winnebago forever.
It's an introvert's paradise to hear Jake tell it.
Yeah.
So
What's an introvert?
Leroy's an introvert.
somebody that doesn't like crowds and
Oh,
people.
yeah.
Dude, freaking Jerry comes over here all the time. Dude, the last time he was at your house was 4.5 months ago. I know. Give me some space, man. That's what I'm saying. Back off, bro. I just saw you the other day. That's
not
an
me.
that's an introvert.
I got you.
I don't do
That's
that.
an introvert. That's okay. That's a little extreme of an example, but
I don't mind crowds.
I don't have a problem not leaving my leather shop for a week.
Right.
So like
Um,
that's
I like people.
I like people, too.
I like certain people.
Right. I don't like concerts and stuff like that because, like, it's just a bunch of... I don't know how to
Yeah, I know
say
what you
this.
mean.
It's just like a bunch of people getting drunk and, like...
Hell, man, I can do that at the house. I ain't got to come out here and do that.
No, I'm not saying
I
that.
like more
kidding.
romantic kind of, like, engagements with stuff. Like, I don't want to go to a big concert with 50,000 people.
Yeah, I'm not saying that either.
We
I'm
mean more
saying, like-
intimate, not romantic.
Yeah. That's the word.
Yeah, I'm saying like.
I'm that way too.
So the other day when we had it was over 50 people at my house. I wasn't super crazy about that because I didn't know 36 of them.
Right.
But let's say there's 14 people or 36 people at my house that I do know.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. Now I'm gonna be probably nervous as a host because I want everybody to have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
So and it's easier to entertain like 7 as opposed to 37. But I just like people. I like constant people coming into my house. Like I love it that I have a bunkhouse and I have guest bedrooms. Rodeo cowboys are coming in, stay the night, get on a bucking horse, leave, or whatever. Like I like people coming over for dinner. Like I don't know. That's me. I could have somebody new at my house or staying the night every night.
I'd rather go to someone's house personally than have someone at my house.
I just like that when the interaction is over with, I'm at my house.
Yeah, but
You
then
some-
they can stay at like I don't like if when you're at someone else's house you can leave at will. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. Like when you break up with a chick, you need to do it at her house,
Precisely, I guess.
Or in public.
so she doesn't hurt you.
Yeah. Depending on the woman. Do it at their house unless you're afraid for yourself, then do it in public.
Yeah.
Where there's good cameras, good angles.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Grocery stores are a good place. Walmart, like you go in the fishing aisle and they have the like you can see yourself in the screen.
How old are you, Donnie?
How old am I?
Yeah.
24.
Oh yeah. Young.
Mm.
Plenty of time. Plenty
Yeah.
of time. Talk about bronc riding. I mean.
Yes.
Happy birthday, by the way.
It's not my birthday.
Oh, I thought we had the same birthday.
Happy birthday, Leroy.
Oh, thank you.
He got you there. We both got you. To all our Office lovers out there, Michael calls Jan. Happy birthday, Jan. It's not my birthday, Michael.
Oh, really?
Oh, I thought we had the same birthday.
Oh, we have the same birthday.
Happy birthday, Michael.
Happy birthday.
I got Donnie with that on my birthday. It was like 7 in the morning. I had to make sure I called him first so he didn't see it on social media. I got Donnie. I got Leroy. Caitlin didn't really pick up on it.
I was going to do it to him this morning. He texted me. I woke up and I had like 30 text messages from my friends.
Same.
And I'm going through them and I click on Donnie's and it's, hey, come borrow your drill. And I wanted to say, yeah, man, you bet. By the way, happy birthday.
I think I got Donnie the best with it. I think Jacobs appreciated it the most.
Dude, you called me at like 6:30 in the morning. And I was at home. Like, I was back in Missouri. And I was like, what? Something bad happened. Like, am I in trouble? Like, what did I do?
Yeah, he called me right when I woke up and I didn't get it. What? What are you talking about? It's your freaking birthday, dude.
Oh, shoot. I
Well-
legitimately did not know it was your birthday, though.
Yeah. It's because you don't care about me.
No.
You didn't know it was Leroy's either. You asked him this morning if you have a drill. I know when yours is.
Yeah, mine's a national freaking holiday.
So I still remember.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah.
Arbor Day?
4th of July.
Oh.
Flag Day.
Mine's like the national holiday.
Dude, you're going to get chapped this year.
I think I got a cousin with the same birthday.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
I'm
Bubby.
going to Lake of the Ozarks.
Huh?
I think I'm going to Lake of the Ozarks that day.
Well, then we'll get you when you get back.
You can't do that.
Yes, I can. We'll see.
Gross.
Ladies, try to slide into Donnie's DMs and let him know that it can be romantic, it can be attractive, and it can work to wife up Donnie in the DMs.
He's an Office fan. He likes Lonesome Dove.
Saddle Bronc,
Yeah, Bucking
Casey
Horses.
Donahue.
Not a big soda drinker.
Nope.
Doesn't really drink much alcohol either.
We don't want to give you too much. We want you to find that out
Yeah.
on your own. So,
Man, you really pay attention.
He's
yeah, we pay attention more than you. His birthday's July 4th.
Yeah, so that makes you a what? Like a
I'm a Cancer.
Scorpio.
Cancer, Scorpio?
I don't know.
I don't know any of that.
Or
I'm a
care.
Cancer.
I don't even know what I am.
I don't know what I am either, and I don't care. And I'm looking at you, Donnie.
Why?
I don't know.
Because I know mine. I'm sorry that I know mine.
You know your sign.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you all for watching, for listening. The 25th episode of Rodeo Time with Dale, Leroy, and Donnie. Can't wait to see you again next time. What else is going on that we need to tell them about?
I don't know. I haven't looked at the calendar. Oh, interns.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
We're gonna take on some people. So Donnie, we're gonna add an additional cameraman. So if you know how to film, if you know how to edit, send in your stuff to Rodeo Time Instagram. It's at rodeo.time. Or if you want to be an intern, we prefer that you're over 21 and are single with no kids or dogs.
Not too weird.
Yeah, we don't want you to be weird. Like, don't tell me that you have a pot-bellied pig that has to come and it's a deal breaker. If you've got something like that, consider the deal broken.
Unless it's like a monkey or... Yeah, that's about it. A monkey, like a small one.
Because you got to, like, live at my house. So send
And I've
a
always wanted a
1-minute
monkey, so-
video.
Yeah. Don't ask where to send just send a video.
Send a video to Rodeo Time Instagram. That's how we will get a hold of you. If
Don't
you
send
make-
them to me.
If you make videos,
Send them to Donnie.
send a video to Rodeo Time. If you
I got
want
like
to be
7 a day.
an intern, that all the like out of 7 interns, 6 of them have led to paid positions here at Rodeo Time.
There's been 7. I don't think there's been 7.
Or maybe there's been 6 and there's been 5 that led to
5.
Yeah, 6
There's
and
been
5.
5.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Lane.
the point is that somewhere around 90% of the interns have gotten paid positions here at Rodeo Time.
Shit, no, there's been 6. Oh, I'm sorry.
So, if you want to be an intern, if you want to be an employee here, send a video to Rodeo Time explaining like why you would be a good one. Don't tell me why you need a job. Okay? Everybody needs a job. Don't tell me why, like, what are you going to bring to the table here at Rodeo Time? Consider it like a little miniature job interview.
And don't go quitting your job. Coming up in here, like, hey, I quit my job to do this. We're not asking you to do it. We're not asking you to quit your job.
Also, send the video where you can watch it more than one time. Don't send like you
If
know
you
what
ju-
I'm talking
yeah.
about.
Yeah,
And if
keep
you-
in chat.
Yeah,
If you don't send a video, then we're not going to even like respond probably.
probably not. But just because you don't have time to.
And
do,
if you can't follow directions, like
Right.
it's pretty dang
it's
simple.
pretty obvious that
Make it easy. Make it easy.
I get
Make yourself an easy choice.
I get a lot of them. They're like, I am interested in intern position. That's all they say. And
We respond back, good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't even respond to those.
Yeah, Donnie's going to vet them, and he's bringing me like the top elite. So there it is. We're always looking for them. You're going to be in videos.
Do you know how many girls are going to be your interns?
I
if
don't.
he's the
I
one
have
vetting them?
no problem with a girl intern.
I don't either.
We have
It's
more women on
You're just
payroll
not going to
here
get very much work out of
than
Donnie.
we do men. I got no problem with young ladies being on the team.
Me neither.
Prefer it actually. So not
Sexual harassment suit coming soon.
it's not that I'm trying to find a young lady to work for me and then wife her up. It's because I don't know. Most of what we do, girls do a better job. I've got the girls girls are in charge of my money.
Packing
girls are
orders.
in charge of my whole warehouse. I've had girls in charge of my animals, all of it.
They all are pistol packing too.
Pal to the pal. Send us a video. On to the next one. It's rodeo time.
You bet. Gonna find my baby, gonna hold
Adios.
her tight.